What's up, everybody? I'm on southbound 215 coming up on I-10 here. Got another pickup in Colton to make. You guys know the routine. I don't think I'm going to take the Rancho Avenue route in this time like I usually tend to do, because I don't know if they're still doing the construction over there. I assume they are. Figure I'll scatter it out after I pick my load up and see what it looks like. Just about had a run-in with that silver Jeep driver behind me a second ago. He was getting on the freeway and decided he didn't want to yield to me, even though I was already right there next to him. And he was coming into my lane. Yeah, what can I do though? Okay, so I might go ahead and just take the Riverside Avenue exit that everybody else said to take. I considered taking 215 down to Center Street, but looking at the traffic map there, I mean, I was expecting to slow down right there, just right after the 215-10 interchange, briefly, but looked like it's starting to back up even before that. So decided now, I'll just skip that. I'll just go ahead and take the I-10 route. Yeah, I'm going to make an assumption that there's still construction going on there at Rancho and Agua Mansa, so we'll go ahead and take Riverside down the typical route that everybody else takes. I tend to avoid that route because there's too many traffic lights and too much other traffic, and Riverside Avenue is really a rough road also because there's so much truck traffic there. Well, we can deal with it. Anyway, if you guys watched my last video, you probably already know that this load's going to be going to Moberly, Missouri. Come on, dude. Seriously? Speed up. Do not pussyfoot your way onto the damn freeway. Get on that freeway, I expect you to get on your damn gas pedal, get up to freeway speed as quickly as you can. You don't get up to speed just because you feel like going more comfortable speed, whatever. It might be slower. Just because it's comfortable doesn't mean it's safe. I got Pepper Avenue coming up in half a mile here, and then Riverside Avenue a mile away. More apartments coming in here or something, or I assume that's an apartment complex being built. I don't know yet if my load is ready to go now or if I'm going to have to wait for it. We'll find out when we get there, of course. I know my buddy John is going to be there picking up a load going to New Caney, Texas. Oh, Greyhound on the shoulder there with passengers out. It must be broke down. Alright, so I tried to get I had to get reefer fuel and DEF and all that at the Pilot in Hesperia on the way down here. I ended up getting me some, getting a Pepsi, and man, that was the worst tasting Pepsi I ever had in my life. So it tasted like it was mixed in with like Diet Pepsi and some other crap. It was horrible. And I can't stand Diet Pepsi. I don't know how you guys handle that taste. Not for me. Alright, here's Riverside Avenue. We're going to head south a couple miles or so and take a left onto Aguamanza. Yeah, they have me routed to go up 15 to I-70 also for this load, and I don't plan to go that way, so I'm going to have to ask if they can change my routing so it goes across to at least to Tucumcari, because I do tend to take US 54 across when I go to Moberly. Sometimes I'll even take 40 over to Oklahoma City and then 44 up to past our terminal through Joplin and start working up U.S. highways from there. U.S. 65 is actually a pretty good route. I've not yet decided which way I'm going to go with this one. I'll have to also review my hours, see what's available, and whatever, see if I'm gonna need to try to take the quickest route possible, whatever, or I don't know, at least, yeah, I could even change my mind while I'm on the way there which route I want to take, but if I know in advance how my how my recap situation looks. Come on, car, go by me. Hurry up. I want to go around FedEx, but I can't until you get your ass out of my way. I know FedEx is going to turn right up a few more lights up ahead to go to his terminal. Alright, so anyway, yeah, as long as I know because I'm running on recaps, I need to know what my actual situation is there with what I have available and what I need, what it's going to take for each option. Because the shortest route isn't always the way I would want to go. I mean, generally, yeah, it's the most cost effective, but not always. And sometimes the one that has less headaches is the one that I end up going for. Why is he turning right there? That's interesting. That's not where their terminal is. Oh, this is going to take the back way in. There are signs here on this street saying trucks use the right lane, but I'm going to be making a left turn. Yeah, not too many more lights up ahead. And if I get over in that lane, I can't guarantee I'll have an easy time getting back into this lane. So I tend to stay in this lane. This FedEx is probably going to his terminal, which is going to be a right turn right here, this next lane. Like there's a fire engine up here. Is there an accident up here? Oh. Yeah, looks like there's something going on here. Oh, that's not a fire engine. That's someone painting. Damn it! They're just painting lane stripes or something. You son of a bitch! That's bullshit, man. From the back, I could have, with the red lights, I thought it was a fire engine because they only have. They're usually the only ones with red lights on there, like red flashing lights like that. And from what I could tell, it looked like they weren't even moving, so I thought I was going to have to be over here. Now see if Sierra England's going to let me let me over. There, that's skip shifting and starting in third gear on a downhill. That helps. Like someone's mud flap, but I don't know if it was going to do any damage. Alright, here's Aguamansa. We're going to make a left right here. Oh, England's coming this way also. So they must be going to Walmart, not to their terminal. Alright, national average fuel price is up to $3.38 a gallon. It's up about a penny from what it was last week. It was $3.37 last week, if I remember correctly. Some of these messages cleared off my phone. Come on, I'm waiting on this light to change. Good, you're fine. He did the same thing I usually do, which is partially, take up half of both lanes. That way I know my tandem will clear that corner there. Let's see how England does. Did they cut the corner? Yeah, a little bit. Started their turn a little bit too early. It's okay because nobody was coming the other way, but it's always good practice, even if nobody's there. Give it your best effort to not put your tandems into that other lane, just for good practice. That way, when you do get in a situation where someone really is in that lane, you're always... what are you waiting for, dude? You got a green light. I remember my first time looking at traffic lights also. Sitting there staring at me the whole time. Has no idea that he's got a green light because he's too busy looking at me. Wow, no line at all here. There's one JCT truck that just left the guard shack, and then one other truck, and that's it. That's a positive sign.
You have 6 hours and 40 minutes of remaining drive time.
Alright, get our rivals sent real quick. Alright guys, this is going to be a live load, so I'm going to be here a while. Which is
You have
fine.
6 hours and 40 minutes of remaining
I really don't want to
drive
deal
time.
with the Cajon crawl. Check in at shipper, or arrive at shipper. Okay, so we're gonna go straight over to the blue side and check in, and sooner than some point in time they'll give me a dock tour. Who we got here? Well, look like another one of our drivers is getting ready to dock in over there, opening his doors. 4223 Fox. Does not look too familiar. I don't know, maybe I've seen him, but not super familiar looking. With him. Alright, let's wait on this JCT to go by real quick. I mean, to back in. This guy over here is trying to back in as well, so let me stay out of the way so he can reset as well. Black KW. Yeah, not the best angle to be coming in there though. What's that, 4313 Delta? I've seen that one before. I don't know who he is though. Make sure he's okay there. Yeah, he should be alright. Alright, who's this one here? L4387. That one does not sound familiar at all. I don't know. I haven't seen that one before. Blue or black KW. I think it was a black KW. A couple more over here. One of them might even be my buddy. What's that silver one there? I don't know. I'm wondering if that's John. Bob telling over here though. I don't know. Yeah, there's a car coming, but your side says yield to oncoming traffic, so you have to wait for me. Alright, there are some trucks sitting here waiting. Let's see, let's park right next to this. No. Oh, imagine that. That's John's truck right there. Park right next to him. Too much articulation there, so. John's truck there. Yep, we're good. guys. So we'll have some more footage for you guys when I'm ready to dock in. All right, I'm gonna check in first, and there's John right there, walking back from the building. So give him a hard time. All right, I'll see you guys in a few.
These fires were not put out until December 13th, 2001, making it the longest burning structural.
Okay, guys, I'm going to be docking in door 166, so we're going to go around the block. And let's see, bump dock. Now, one of our other drivers just left with his bobtail and put up a sign on his window. And John and I were both staring at it, trying to figure out what it says, and it turns out it's like one of those smile you're on camera signs or something. L4245, black one, black KW. I don't recognize that. 4175 sounds familiar. Marty and Donna Dunn, something like that. The wife's name sounds familiar. I think I've heard that name before. I've heard that couple's name before. I'm pretty sure of it. Okay, 166 is going to be real close to this corner here. I have to go circle around set up because we'll see. I don't know. Might be able to do a U-turn setup, but yeah, it's right over here. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn around over here. I'm gonna get set up. It's 2 spots over from this Raj whatever guy. Do a U-turn style setup. I'll get it lined up with my door. Watch out for this England trailer. I can worry about opening my doors after I'm out of people's way. I'm going to be a little bit off there, so go that way. Come on. I'm trying to get my tandem to move further over to the right. It won't. Alright, so let me... I'm going to run out of space here. That should be good enough. I can get my doors open from that with that and work it in the rest of the way from there. Okay, I forgot I'm actually in door 166, not 167. So, we'll come over here. A big offset track here. Perfect. Just to be sure, little bit more over to the right. Just want to be absolutely certain that I'm not going to have any problems getting the dock plate across. It might have been okay where I was at, but just to be sure, get a little bit further over. Okay, so I have some more footage for you guys when we're ready to dock out here. All right, we'll see you guys shortly. Okay, guys, we're all done loading here. I'm gonna back into my trailer, hook up, pull out of the door, scale it, and then go back around to the other side and wait for my mules. Figure out which door the Sea England guy is going for. I don't know if he's going for 167 or 168, but I don't want to get out of my truck until I know for sure, because if he goes into 167, it's best to not be over there until he's done. Kind of looks like he's going for 167, so yeah. We'll hang out and wait here. It's not like it's a big hurry. I do want to get out of the door in a timely manner, but don't need to rush it. It's best for safety reasons to not be there. This is that same guy who's, I think who checked in right after me. I can tell by this window shade thing. Dude is, he couldn't bother to back into a spot when he got over there to the other side to check in like me, and didn't back in until after he was already, until he'd already checked in. Alright, what are you doing, dude? Yeah, that's the same guy. Yeah, and then when he got back in his truck after he got through checking in, his entire Tonys were showing. It's like, could you be a little bit more of a slob? Alright, good. Got 90 PSI on my gauge. What the hell? Alright, now we're good. This guy next to me is cranking up, so I'm gonna wait for him. It's almost done anyway, I think. I have a load lock sitting there between my door and this and the Sea England driver's door, and then got another one I'll put in a minute. Are we out there? Yeah, I'm gonna pull forward as soon as this guy's out of the way. our load locks in, and then we'll close the doors and scale it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and back up a little bit so this guy has more room to pull out with. And once he's out of the way, we're gonna go scale it. And make sure that my main camera was recording. Well, now he's backing up. Alright, so yard move scale. This is clear. Okay. I did have enough room to close my doors, so just go straight over to the scale here. Damn it. He doesn't have his right side door open closed yet, and yeah, it looks like he's trying to diff room there. Oh, what do we got here? I'll probably be alright on the weight because the last pallet is several feet in and it's only 4 feet. So, and then the rest of the pallets don't look like they're that tall either. So I think whoever loaded me did a good job more than likely. We're going to find out here in a second when we go across the scale, but I'm pretty certain we're going to be good on the weights. I'm doing a jackknife type backing. And who's this idiot training him? Why is he standing there? You're not doing any good there, and you're not teaching them any good by standing there. Right? And he's about ready to overextend. He's about ready to hit the side of his tractor with the trailer. I will never advocate standing there when you're training somebody. Never stand where the trailer is trying to back in. You don't have any real purpose there. The trainee can, or the other person can see just fine right there that they're not hitting anything. It's the blind side that you got to worry about, and this guy's going to damage that tractor. I bet you anything. I mean, I'm not burning yard move time on this. This is going to take a while, I can already tell. This is another case of the blind leading the blind. Also, after I had docked in, there was another guy who was docked in not too far away from my friend John. He was, about 7 or so doors over. Yeah, he was in door 149, so he was 7 doors to my right. There was a Covenant driver pulling an SRT trailer who dropped his trailer after he hooked up or hooked up to his trailer and started pulling away. It wasn't really... Dude, Covenant, what are you doing? Are you fucking kidding me? You can't wait for the other guy to back up first, right? I'm not moving for your ass, I'll tell you that. Your ass can wait. mean, it just drives me nuts when I see trainers doing that. So anyway, this Covenant driver dropped his trailer. It was a trainee who had only been on the truck for, I think he said maybe not even a week. And he dropped the trailer, and I'm wondering, like, well, where the hell? Okay, you find out that okay, there was a young black guy with an orange vest on. Basically, it's so you know who's who. I'm not trying to bring in racist thing, but they're very easily distinguishable between who's the trainer and who's the trainer. When the trainee is a young black guy, and then the trainer is a white guy who looks older than me, and the trainer was just as clueless as him. Like, who the hell? And so, man, the trainee was, so I went up in there and tried to help him out and gave him some advice. Don't ever trust a tug test. Always get underneath the trailer and visually inspect. You don't ever rely on a tug test. Tug tests are only for making sure the trailer brakes function properly. And, you know, so I showed him. He was very thankful and appreciative of the help we tried to give. But the trainer kept trying to tell him, drop your airbags. I think you're fine. I think you've already extended the landing gear enough. You just got to drop your airbags so your fifth wheel will fit underneath it. And he said, he basically said that his airbags were dropped, but they weren't. He was actually hitting his fifth wheel slide release and not his airbag switch. So, and then when he was about to start going under it, he was feeling resistance, and he stopped and kept getting out, but, like, you know this trainer on this Prime truck is equally horrible from what I'm seeing. This trainee would not be having this much difficulty had the trainer been doing a better job. And
looks like you've done this one right here.
I should have told him, fuck you, I'm gonna... I've attempted to tell him, screw off. If you couldn't wait for Prime to get into his spot, then I'm not waiting for you either. It's about as far as I'm going to move, though. If that's still not enough, then he's going to have to deal with it. Are you even going to make it into that spot? Go a little bit more forward. I don't want to put Prime under pressure though either. That's why I'm If I get any closer, I'm going to start getting in Prime's way because I know he's going to need a reset. He's halfway between two spots. At this point, he should just be pulling forward and resetting. It's not going to do him any good trying to go back anymore. He's right halfway between the spots. Just, oh my God. Steer straight. Steer straight. Come on. That's what I wanted him to do the first time. Steer left. Steer left. Put the trailer... No, steer the other way, dude. Get your trailer pointing in the correct direction first. Just in case Walmart tries to call me and say my bills are ready. I have a feeling they're going to call me before I get a chance to even get over there because it's taking so damn long. Covenant's having a hard time getting into his spot, and I can't move any further forward without interfering with Prime. So, like I said, he should have just waited, like I mentioned earlier. Did that guy seriously take over? So the trainer actually took over the backing. You gotta be kidding me. There's nothing I see going right with what that trainer's doing there. Now we gotta figure out what this yard jockey's doing because he's I can't see the scale indicator with him sitting there. Alright, now he's moving. So that's the other thing. If you're going to train somebody, if they're the ones being trained and they're the ones who are the active driver, keep your ass out of that driver's seat. Let them learn on their own. If you can't talk them through getting the task done without getting in the seat, then you probably shouldn't be a trainer, or you need to work really hard on your communication skills. Alright, I got 42,160. That means we're about 31, almost 31,000 on the drives. Yeah, right at 70,000 gross, so that's not even 28,000, just under 28,000 on the tandem, so yeah, we're good to go on our weights. Alright, come on, let me change my, let me use the fucking remark I want. Trying to PC and forced to move my shipper, because that's true. I've already done my skilling. Now I'm just parking where somewhere out of the way because they told me to park or to move. Alright, here we go. D3913. I've seen that one. Oh, yeah, I think that guy's name might be Rob, but I'm not positive. Just FYI, you can use both those lanes there at that gate. Nobody coming the other way, so L4201. That number sounds familiar. definitely get more bear here. Okay guys, well I know there's no telling how long it'll take for the bills to be ready. I've seen it be done in as little as 10 minutes. I've seen it take over an hour. So we'll finish this up, get out of here and get over to I-10 again as soon as we can, alright? So stay tuned for more. Alright guys, we're all done here. Got bills. It is 17:34 at the moment. It didn't take I don't know. Wasn't exactly the quickest, but I've had it take longer before. I gotta wait on this Rajasthan guy who was in the door next to me earlier to pull out also. Did he walk all the way over from his dock door instead of driving over? I guess there's nothing wrong with that. It's exercise. Most people don't do that, but I don't know if he just wants the exercise or if he just doesn't know that you can drive around because you're supposed to disconnect from your trailer. Looking in the mirror, I see, yeah, look at they're going the other way. Cut in, but I don't know. Let's see. Hopefully, there's enough room there. Yeah, just enough. As long as my trailer will clear the curb, though, I don't know. It might be all right. I think my tandems are going to hit the curb a little bit. But I need to get out of this guy's way, so yeah, I'm gonna curb check it a little bit, but it looks like this guy's clear, so we're good. That helps. So now I can counter steer and help get my tandems around. Right on the edge there. Just took just a little bit there to counter steer and keep my tandem from scraping on the curb. Come all the way up here. These guys never seem to do. guys, let's get out of here now. See, she did that prime guy in front of me because nobody else is pulling all the way up to the front like they should be doing. It's here, England. That's why we have a 25 zone through here. Because you weren't even visible when I started making my turn. Okay, weights are all good. I glimpsed my wife so she knows I'm coming. Come on. Okay, we're going to take Agua Mansa over to the east to Rancho and take a look at how the construction over there is looking. We got my map pulled up, see what the traffic looks like. Come on, get out of here. Ooh, damn it! Can't you just let me go where I want my damn map to be? .4313 taking the traditional way around, it looks like. Yeah. Traffic looks like shit here in San Bernardino, and both on the 10 and the 215. So need a little bit of patience on that, and then Cajon Pass has the usual problems as well. From the end of the truck bypass all the way up to Cleghorn Road, which is right before the way station there. Well, it is what it is, but got plenty of time. If I didn't have to wait on recaps, I could have this load there on the evening of the 23rd. It's not due until the 25th though, and I don't have recaps to get it there any sooner than the 24th anyway, so it really doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna probably just take it home and spend some hours there. Maybe do a split because I like to drive at night. Go home, have some dinner, maybe even get a nap or something, a little more, whatever, and then get moving either late tonight or even in the morning. Doesn't matter. It's gonna be easy miles. It's not even 600-mile shifts basically all the way up there, which is not hard at all. I'd like to have a little bit more power available than that, just in case I need it. See construction equipment here, yeah, at least pylons and stuff. I'm curious to know if they're going to widen the other side of the street too, that way trucks can more easily make this turn. They have that detour 215, that whatever detour sign, I couldn't tell it was covered up, so hardly matters. Alright, so they do still have the right lane closed over here. Makes it easier for us to make turns here onto this street, but it does bog down the traffic a little bit more, so about tempted to just take surface streets up a little bit further. It looks that bad. No, I mean, it's all red and orange, whatever. It's not like really dark red, like nobody's moving, but definitely looks like it'll take some time. I do see a truck up there. I do see traffic going eastbound right there at a slow pace now. So I might as well just deal with it. It's slow, but it's not that slow. And the alternative is to possibly take Valley Boulevard and get stuck by a train or something. Alright, so yeah, we'll just deal with it. It's not that far from here to the 215, and then 215 looks like it clears up around mid-city. Or downtown area of San Bernardino. Yeah, it's moving better than the maps suggest it is. I mean, most of the traffic I am seeing look like they're doing at least good 40, 45 miles an hour, so it probably bogs down a little bit more to get down more toward Mount Vernon or somewhere. See, they just turned the light green too. I was just looking at this meter light here a minute ago and it was red. So they just turned it green because the traffic conditions got better. How's that for timing? Tempted to go around these guys, but it's not very much further up the road before I get on to 215. So, either way, I'm back on the interstate. You guys got your fix of what am I up to? How is it getting to and from the interstate or whatever? All the normal stuff that I post this for. Not to mention for my boys' entertainment. 43. Alright, so we'll probably see you guys again in Moberly, alright? Thanks for hanging out and watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good night.